Hi guys, Puddin here with a couple news announcements. One, I believe I'm going to try to start doing, or I would like to try to give you guys a little heads up on the mission briefings, i.e., what's coming up on the weekends. Just because I know Stunt covers this on his podcast, usually for the NA it's over with, and I thought I would maybe try to do it prior to the weekend so you guys know what you can expect for the weekend as far as missions. Now, as you can see, the first weekend here, August 4th, starts on the 4th at 7:20 Eastern Time, runs to the 7th at 7:20 Eastern Time. I believe those are both AM. I believe Wargaming does use the 24-hour clock instead of 12-hour clock, i.e., they use military time. This is Wargaming's anniversary. You get a 3 times bonus. It is also, they are also doing something for the U.S. Coast Guard birthday. And as you can see, win one battle, you will get a premium, 1 day of premium. Win a battle where you destroyed at least a ship, they will give you a cosmetic flag for the U.S. Coast Guard. This is just a cosmetic flag. I don't believe there are any bonuses associated with that. I believe they are not doing these cosmetic flags to have any more bonuses. So, if you were fortunate enough to get the military contribution flag, you do get some bonuses. If you missed out on that, sorry, but I don't believe they're doing that again. The other thing is this is going to be an extremely packed weekend full of stuff. They're going to have Soviet UK missions going on. Deal 50k damage to ships. This is going to be repeatable, and you will get 25 Commander EXP. Deal a million damage to enemy ships as long as you are in a Soviet vessel tier 4 or higher, I believe, and you will earn you will earn 15 flags, 5 India Yankee, 5 Juliet Whiskey Bravo, and 5 Juliet Charlie flags. If you manage to destroy a Soviet vessel, you'll get plus 50 experience. And then they have one also going on for the UK. Same things, just you have to be in British ships or kill a British vessel. You can see they have the Battle of, I can't say that, not going to, don't want to butcher it, don't want to disrespect anything. But as you can see, this is limited to American and Japanese ships. Deal 30,000 damage to enemy vessels in a single battle. You will get 1 Juliet Yankee Bravo flag. I'm sorry, my pronunciation of some words is a little bad, but I'm used to the phonetic alphabet of being from the nuclear industry, and I know they are very close tied to the U.S. military as far as the phonetic alphabet. You can get that once per account. Hit enemy ships 3 times with ship torpedoes, and over any number of battles, you get that also once per account, and they will give you 5 Juliet Whiskey flags. I can't pronounce that last one, and I forget what U is. I apologize. Part 3. Now, I don't know if you have to do these in order, but, part 3 is place among the top 3 in base EXP of your earners on your team, which is just base experience, and then you will get 5 Sierra Mike flags. like I said, those are restricted to U.S. ships tier 4 and higher, and it's the same for Japanese tier ships 4 or higher. And I believe the victory laugh, the final one, is just do the near impossible mission that next to nobody can ever get done. Just play one battle. You'll get 10 Zulu flags and a commemorative flags. Now, I don't want to go into what's coming up in the following weeks, but that is what's coming up for this weekend. Now, the second part about this video is actually going to cover something I kind of recommend. But with all of this going on, I can see why people won't be doing much of the public test. Now, the second part of the video is about the public test for patch 0.6.9. Also starts on the 2nd, which is today. It's not a very big update. As you can see, just by the recordings I've been doing, I'm pretty much already done updating. So if you've already had it updated, it's only about a 5 or 10 minute, depending, of course, on your internet. It also ends on the 7th at 9 o'clock Eastern Time. Now, I don't know, I can't do my military conversions really fast, but I do believe it starts tonight, 3000 hours Eastern Time. I'm sure I'm going to get hammered about that in the comments, but I really don't care. Your typical rewards for doing public test stuff, none of it is extremely difficult. A link to the description. If you've never done a public test, you will have to create a account. You have to use the same email as your live account to get it. Now, when you get the rewards on your public, when you get the rewards from the public test to your live account, they send you an email, and that is why they want the emails to be the same, because you can use the day of premium when you want to, i.e. once the public test is done, they give out the rewards. You don't have to use the day of premium on a weekday. I apologize for the dog barking. You don't have to use it on a weekday. You can wait until the weekend or a day when you're going to maximize the amount of time you can have that. Unlike the mission rewards that you get for the day of premium starts instantly. Now, I apologize for the dogs barking a lot there. My brother's had some surgery. He is over here, so I can help watch him, take care of him, and I get the dogs. But in case the dogs drowned out the noise, like I was saying with the premium time, if you do a mission and one of the rewards is premium, you get it instantly. With the public test, you have to go to your email and you activate it, so you can maximize your premium time through from the public test. If you aren't fortunate enough to have premium, you can maximize it. Now, the key feature that they are testing here is the hero commanders, which we all got wrong on Stunts podcast, but they are calling them hero commanders. They did do some fixes. They were just little fixes for it, which is why it's not a huge update, but they do want to do another round. Now, this is what you get for completing the 5 sub-collections within the campaign for him, like the Bismarck. But the unique commander of Yamamoto is a 15-point captain. If you get first blood, you do get an extra charge of consumables, and of course the big controversial one, second win, the Kraken Unleashed, which for the most part the community has gone in links in discussion. I'm not going to discuss that here. Now, Super testers do are testing on the public test. They have requirements they have to meet as well, and community contributors are also testing these out. Uh, Wargaming gave the CCs special accounts for them to test out, and they do have requirements they have to meet. Now, what I'm about to ask is going to be a really crappy and just going to call it what it is, a really shitty thing. But if you do run across somebody whose name is blah 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 and ends in PT, for the most part, they are testing out the captain and his skills. Uh, Now, I have played with somebody who was doing that, and it seems, well, you know, some people have gotten a crack. And it's the hardest one, from what I can gather, is the second win to test it out. So if you do see somebody out there and they're saying, hey, I'm trying to test these out, let them get, do your best to let him get the first blood. Try to help him get the crack, and don't get mad if he's stealing kills or something. He needs to test this out. Now, the nice thing about the public test is your stats don't matter, which is why you don't see the live meta on the public test. You see people sailing around doing stupid things, trying out new builds. You can always tell the tryhards on the public test because they always, they're always going for it. But you get a lot of people who don't belong in the ships that they are in, or guys who are trying different things out, pushing when they shouldn't be pushing. I mean, I do it, even though it's hard for me to lose the mentality of always play to win. But with that being said, do try out the public test. If you do see one of the super testers or one of the testers testing out the captain, try to help them out. If he's on your team, put things low health, let him finish the kills, let him get the stuff, let him try to get the first blood. If you're on the enemy team, I wouldn't say make it easy for him. Don't just sit there like a derp, but it's the public test. They need to test this stuff out, and if they can't get these things, there's no way for Wargaming to get any data on it. Sorry about that. Now, the interface, they did do some changes, but the one I want to go over is a smoke screen. This, I think, is huge because slow, pathetic typers like me, or people who get chat banned, or people who just can't be bothered to tell you the timer on their smoke, if they get involved in a fight and it's like, I need to pay attention to what the hell is going on. I can't be typing. I need to be maneuvering. If you sail into a smoke screen, you will see the timer. I do believe it will be in the area of where you're detected. If you run destroyers, you know where the timer is. You will get the timer on how long that smoke lasts. Now, the way they're doing it for a player who's going into somebody else's is the puff you are in, you will see that timer. So if you start at the beginning of a smoke screen and travel to the end, your timer will change because you're going through multiple puffs of smoke. I think this is a really good thing because it can help people focus more on the battle. They don't have to, hey man, how long, they don't have to ask how long on a smoke. They can see it, they get this information, but it is done by the alternative battle view, which is used by holding Alt if you do not have it on. If you do not have it on, I do strongly recommend you use it. I hope you guys did really enjoy this video. I know this is, it's been a while since I've done a video on the public test, but I do recommend getting on the public test. Now, I will probably, for the most part, be on the public test today, Thursday, maybe a little bit Friday, but obviously I would like to focus on the weekend missions, so I'm probably going to be switching back and forth on the weekend between public test and live server. I hope you guys found this informative. I hope you guys do like this. I am going to try to cover next week's missions. I'm going to try to put that out on a Thursday, but with a public test announcement, this is going to go up as soon as I can. Please let me know if you guys want either myself, Snake, or Spider to continue doing the weekly mission doing the weekly mission videos. We do appreciate all the support you guys do give us. Remember to compliment good teamwork, good team play. We are quick to report, slow to compliment. Please hit that like and subscribe button and have yourselves one heck of a great day.